Hey guys, Sean C. Phillips here with my San Diego Comic-Con 2024 tour video. Going to be going around the whole convention. You know, I do this video every year here, kind of going around the big convention, doing a tour of all the things you see around the con, you know, the autograph room, the dealer's room where everything's for sale, you know, all that kind of stuff as well. So, going to be doing the, you know, the tour video. So, we're going to head on in and let the Comic-Con 2024 tour video begin. Yeah, so we just scanned our way in, and one thing it was funny was someone was coming in with the pass, and there's a thing right back there that you scan to come in, and it was blinking red. And it turns out, when you're leaving the convention every day, if you forget to scan out, that's what happens. So I always wondered, like, what would happen if you forgot to scan out? So always make sure when you come in, you scan out at those things as you're leaving, though. But with these videos, I always start upstairs in the autograph room. So we're going to head upstairs to the autograph area and see who's up there. I have not looked or anything like that. Then we're going to head down to the dealer's room, kind of look at all the different things, show you guys some of the exclusives, some of the booths that are there, and then I'll show you guys some of the stuff that I can see outside of the convention to look at as well. So, like I said, we're going to head all around and see all the things we see at the San Diego Comic-Con 2024 convention. As you see, it's very, very busy, though. Well, here I am going up the escalator. This is the escalator that I always show every single year here. This escalator was also in that, you know, comic book, The Movie. If you ever remember that movie, it was like Kevin Smith, I think, like Mark Hamill or something were going up. It's something like that, this escalator. So always something I always do, show myself going up this thing. But up here, I always, you know, this is basically the main area you go to for the autographs and where the panels are. They do have panels downstairs in Hall H. They also have panels outside in the different hotels as well, the two different hotels. But the one downstairs is Hall H. That one this year, you had to enter a lottery system to get into it, so you couldn't just go in like the years past. In the past, you have to wait in a really long line to get in. This time, there was no line, there was a lottery system. And one really funny thing was, back in the day, like maybe 5 years back, you used to actually have to scan in and out of this area. I don't know why they got rid of that aspect, but it was funny. The same thing you do when you come inside to enter the Comic-Con, you did the same exact thing up here as well. They have some new, like, digital screens here that said, like, Ballroom 6 and stuff, so that's a new thing. But I just came, you know, up the escalator, which was back there, walk through here, and this is where you get to where it is the ballroom, like where the sign that says Ballroom 20, this is where all the celebrities are doing the signings in here. And then when you go this area, this is where you would enter to go into the meeting rooms, like 7 through 11 will be back here. There's also this area back here, though, is where you would exit out of the panel rooms. They have Aretha's Italian Ice down here and some food and some things like that. But we're going to go into this area and see who's in there signing. I have no idea this time. I haven't looked or anything like that. So we shall see who's in there signing this time around. And the one person I usually see up here signing, I don't know if he's there this time around, is the guy who is the polka dot man, you know, in the Suicide Squad, but most known as from Late Night with the Devil. I always think of him from the movie The Teacher, but he's usually signing like back there, like randomly, but I don't know if he's here this time around. I see the Comic Book Men are over here from that show, Comic Book Men. Let's see who's over here. God's Omen parody, like some kind of parody, something? Who's over here? Somebody from the show Andor. Let's see. Let's go around. You have to check too on these boards, because the boards here like tell you who's here and when and stuff like that. Like, so who you want to be an astronaut. Someone here from Stranger Things. I think is that the kid from Stranger Things? Yeah, normally he wears his like his smock like he's in the Nut House. He didn't wear that today. Where's his Nut House smock? Where's his Nut House smock? He's always supposed to have that thing on, like he escaped from the loony bin. See, that was a good thing for him to wear. Let's see what's over here. Let's see. Oh yeah, Erica Henman. I don't know. Let's see. These boards here. I guess these ones are done. Let's see if we can see who's down here. This area looks like it's done for today. It's a little later, it's about 4:30, so some of the stuff kind of ends earlier on. Let's see who's down here. Sometimes they cap these lines too, so you can't get in them anymore at a certain point. This is like from the page to screen, vice versa, an author chat on adaptions. And then down here, I don't know who's down here, somebody, let's see. This is Todd McFarlane here, and then he's also coming these other times as well. That's one of the ones that looks like you had to have a ticket for. Some of them are like that, where you have to have tickets for the signing. But now, when you're in the autograph room, as I showed before, if you go out here, that's where the panels are. So I'll show you guys down here. Basically, if you would go down here, you can go this way to some of the panels and that opposite way to the larger panel rooms. But we'll go through here, and I'll show you guys though a little bit in here. There's some Grandma's Pizza down here now too, so I guess they have pizza down there. But as you can see, we'll see what some of the panels are down this direction. I don't really know who's down here. Let's see, you can kind of see in the screen in there. Let's see, so right now, it looks like at 4:15, the tower starring Bella Thorne, so I guess Bella Thorne will be going in there. Let's see. I don't know what the tower is. See, this one has a big line. See if we can see the thing over here, what it is. Room 10, this one right now is Walt Key and Pogo, whatever that is, and then celebrating the 70 years of Comics of the Senate. But now we'll go around though to the other side, and I'll show you guys though what's in the bigger ballrooms. Let's see, you can kind of peek in the screen in here as well. What's going on there is, that is the Lego Master Series in there. So now we went back into the autograph room, came out the opposite side, and this is where the large ballroom that I was mentioning is. It's funny, they have a lot of these new screens here, like, you know, monitors. This is like showing chocolate bars or something, I don't know. But up here though, they have more food and stuff like that here as well. It's like, what kind of stuff is up in here? Like chicken salads, I think it's like, I guess like burritos and stuff like that, it seems like. So this is an option for food if you're looking for stuff as well. Let's see though, panel wise, who's up here and stuff like that too. But as I said, this is the bigger one, and this is where they usually do the masquerade, the costume contest, which they do on Saturdays as well. I don't know with that one if it's like hard to get into it now. I remember in the years past, I think they had a spillover room where you could watch the masquerade. I hear something, oh, there's something coming through. They're like dragging something. But let's see. We're heading back here just to kind of see what's here. In the years past though, I've seen like incredibly long lines that wrap around all outside for things. So gotta see what's in here today. Let's see. Ballroom 20. Stay to the right. Yeah, there's the script sign there. Let's see. They put that green thing on there now for all of them so you can kind of tell what's in them. So right now, it's the trailer park, and then it's going to be Dexter Original Sin. Before that was TV Guide's magazine fan favorites in there. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be too busy because, like I said, out here is all like spillover lines that you could be waiting in. And I remember for past panels, I think in there 2 years and years back is where they had the Lost Boys, like the Tribe screening, I remember. And I think they also had the Trick or Treat screening back in the day in this big ballroom, and I'm pretty sure. But yeah, like I said, I remember waiting in all these spillover lines outside. Okay, so we just ended up going, or as I was mentioning, through there was where the the autographs were, and on that side was where the big ballroom was. I came back out to where we started before we went in to where the Rita's was, Italian Ice, and now we're gonna go to my favorite way to go downstairs to the convention floor, and basically we go through here, and you're looking for where it says meeting rooms 12 through 19, Terrace and Bayside access, and you come out this way, and this is the way I always show, and this is where they have the Grandma's Pizza. But you come down this way and you go down these escalators, and it's a much easier way to get to the floor and a much quicker direct route. This is one of those ways too that's funny. It's like back in the day, hardly anyone knew about this. It was sort of like the secret way down. Now it's all been like picked up on and everybody kind of knows. Let's see though if there's a grandma down at Grandma's Pizza, because that's what I'm wondering. It's like an old woman down there selling pizza. We shall see though. So we're heading down here. And like I said, you go down these escalators here. And down here too, always make sure you look down here because they have some other, you know, people down here with like things, selling things and promoting different like fandoms and like cosplay fandom and things like that are all down here, like Star Wars things. I think they had like the Ghostbusters fandom stuff is down here. And they usually have like the knights like fighting and stuff outside. But when you turn around like this, let's see, it's Grandma's Pizza should be over there. I guess that's considered the Grandma's Pizza. That originally was just the pizza place, but I guess now they're calling it Grandma's Pizza. But if you guys see, you go this way, and over here too. Oh yeah, no, that's Grandma's Pizza. But down here, there's also some more little rooms where they have like meeting rooms, like kind of tabletop games and things. And then down here though, is my favorite area to see the whole floor convention. So down here you can kind of see everything and get like a really good view of things. So you can kind of see all the people down there and get kind of like a good overview of everything. You see, guys, it goes all the way back. But yeah, here's the Grandma's Pizza, but there's no grandmother working at Grandma's Pizza. And it looks like, I hate to tell you, it looks like they've run out. Looks like Grandma's Pizza is closed for the day, so, oh well. But there's also some more of like the tabletop game rooms and things like that down here. But now we're gonna circle around though, back to where I showed you guys the good view, and we're gonna go down to where the steps are and the escalators, and that guy was saying this is the way to get down to the dealer's room floor where all the stuff is for sale. Yeah, see, this is where you guys would go down. All right, so here's where we were, and like I was saying, when you guys come down here, you go around here, and here's the way to get in where it says Exhibit Hall B, and this is the entrance in. And this is definitely, I would say, the best, easiest way to get in. It's the way I always do it. And it gets you in a pretty good area, and you can kind of, honestly, if you want to get to certain areas, like the certain numbers, you always look at the top, like the 1900, 1500, like, and you can look in the guidebook, and it would tell you where you want to go. And honestly, sometimes it's good to just kind of hug this wall back here, and then kind of take this wall to exactly what number you want to go to if there's a specific spot you're going to. But when I do these tours, I usually always start at the far end down there, where it's a Funko booth, and then kind of make my way all the way through the end. Where down here used to be the video games, now it's sort of, it's more, I don't know, it's a little different down there. It's not all the games anymore though. Well, we've made our way down to the Funko area. It's funny, like, they've changed the line so you can't like walk through this way now. But there's all these people down here, they always like, keep moving, keep walking. It's kind of funny because it's like, all these people, I always think of them as the guarders of the plastic. They're just guarding all this plastic stuff, and it's like, it's always funny to me because they treat the Funko Pops and stuff like it's like an A-list celebrity or something. I'm like, it's a plastic thing that's just going up on eBay. It's like, come on now, get the priorities figured out. That's not a celebrity. It's just a piece of plastic. Calm down. But for some reason, it seems to be a problem with some people. I do not know why, but it's something that I've noticed, and it's like, always notice it. And I don't know why. It's like, it's just plastic, it's just toys, it's not a big deal. You don't have to yell at people or tell them to keep it moving in that mean way. It's just strange. It's something I always kind of notice here, is that the way that the people who are security talk to people is sometimes really, really, really inappropriate and mean. And I feel like there needs to be some real major retraining with some of it. At least that's what I have noticed. And I feel like it has to kind of be said because it's a fact too. But no, it's just something I kind of noticed is like throughout the years, you know, the people that are like the security and stuff just have gotten meaner and meaner with their way of talking to people. And it's like, some people like don't do well with that. They don't. I'm one of them. I don't do well whatsoever with being yelled at. I have, you know, it just doesn't work for me. So it kind of sets me off and gets me sort of, ugh. So I try my best when I come here just to kind of ignore it the best that I can. And that's like a big thing for anyone that has like any kind of spectrum things or anything like that. Just maybe wear headphones too, and it kind of helps to kind of tune out some of it. that's like sort of my suggestion. Like if I wasn't doing the video today, I probably would just wear headphones, honestly, to try and tune some of this out a little bit, because it's a little difficult sometimes. But I like walking around here and seeing this stuff, and there really is a lot of cool stuff in here. But the big thing is, you know, to keep in mind though, is a lot of the booths where they have exclusives, the stuff is portal systems where you have to sign up to get it. But some of the booths though will let you in at certain times, like the end of the night and stuff, if they have anything left. The problem is though, a lot of the exclusives sell out earlier in the day, so when they do let you in to the booth, there's not really much left. But down here, we're back where the Funko was. Here we have another one of the Funko booths. This is another Funko booth here. And down here too is where we have some of the studios. So we have Sony promoting Twisted Metal over here. And then they have a thing there for the boys, Cobra Kai, all those kind of things in there. And there's some kind of like photo ops and interactive things you can go through in there. But we're just gonna kind of go through and I'll show you guys anything interesting. The main other area we're kind of heading to now is where the Nickelodeon and the Hulu area is. But as we go through, I'll show you guys some interesting stuff. I did my video on Wednesday though, if you guys would like to see that, when I was more detailed looking for certain items and stuff like that. But this one's just gonna be kind of my general tour, just kind of going through the building and stuff. Weird noise in here, like a weird bassy kind of thing. I don't know what that bassy noise is. And like I was saying, guys, when you have the guidebook, you can look at all the numbers, and the numbers will tell you exactly where the booth, specific booths that you're looking for, you know, as well. And you see everybody has like the big bags. Those are the free bags you get when you come here, you know, as well. I usually don't always take them because sometimes it's like hard to have that bag on your back all day. It's like, I don't know, I've learned that over the years. It's not always that great to have that on your back the whole day. Down here though, we're getting to, like I said, the Nickelodeon booth. And usually they have signings and things like that going on down here. I don't know if there's any signings today. There's been something here for they had like the photo ops are all for SpongeBob. But over here you can see the schedule of who's here. It's like customized t-shirts, character appearance, SpongeBob and Patrick. It doesn't look like they're doing any signings. They also have a Doctor Who walkthrough thing over here. And here's the FX booth. I was saying they usually give out free posters and stuff there. Now I got a really big question here, guys. You know, this is an animatronic booth. Now I don't know for sure who's real and who's animatronic. I know that's animatronic, but is that animatronic? I don't know. This booth right here is the first time they've ever been here, AMC. But what's funny is apparently this is a joke. And see, originally the sign on here just said sold out. And I thought that they were having them back here again, but it says, if you look, they added sold out forever. So like for the Dune popcorn bucket. So you can't even get those, so they added forever. It did not say that originally. So there obviously was a lot of people were confused, so I don't think they ever had them there. So the only thing that they have that's exclusive, I think, is like this popcorn, like perfect popped dummy thing. But I was hoping they would have those Deadpool popcorn buckets. It seems like the kind of place to have them though. But no, I was talking to the guy at the AMC booth, and yeah, it's a total, like it's a gag that they, you know, that says that they have the Dune popcorn bucket. So yeah, it's like a thing. They never ever had them here. They were only ever available in person at AMC's. I actually went to buy one when they had them and was lucky enough to get one. And I just literally walked in, and then people were selling them on eBay for like crazy prices. Here we are at the NECA booth. I got, on preview night, I got the Earl Sinclair one. This one, the Alf t-shirt, looks like it's sold out. And then they have the Orlok figure as well here too, but really cool ones in here. Over here though at the NECA booth, you can also see some of the things that are coming out soon. So over here, like they have these upcoming previews of these Megan ones. And this one that was really cool, this Pee Wee Herman one where you can change the heads for it. They don't have the box though to see what it's gonna look like. There's a lot of Alf ones here too. A lot of these should be available at Target, I would think. These are really cool, these Ben Cooper. And on the other side, I saw this really cool, these ones too I was gonna show you guys, these Ninja Turtle ones, like the Vacation one. But over here, these ones are really cool. They're the Ben Cooper ones, but they're like Beetlejuice, Gremlins, and Alien, and then other Gremlins ones. So really, really cool. Those ones, really love the boxes for those too. Hopefully those ones are not real difficult to find. And over here too, they had some of the Beetlejuice figures coming out too. These ones here, you guys can see. I think they're gonna have that really big Beetlejuice. Here's the packaging for them. But there's a lot of booths here, guys, where they show you like the previews of the upcoming figures. Here's some turtle ones coming up. And there's another different Beetlejuice ones. And see, some of them are licensor pending, so like they have to sign off on them. That's a really cool Art the Clown one there. Leatherface. But over here you can see some of the Living Dead dolls. They're doing a Terrifier Art the Clown Living Dead doll. That's cool. But one thing to keep in mind though, like for example, like you guys are coming here, like this Mattel group thing, you know, all the items for sale. All these items you can get, at least as of now, on their website. So don't go on eBay and like pay $80 or something for the Street Sharks or triple the price or any of that stuff. Get them, you know, from the Mattel's websites. It's not like that for all the exclusives, but at least these ones as of now, you can get them on their site directly. But yeah, like I said, just kind of going through here, showing you guys anything interesting. And like I said, you can see that things sell out, like the exclusive type things. We're just kind of going through here. Here's the Kid Robot booth. They have a lot of cool, like Beetlejuice ones over there, and Tally. Those are really cool ones. Sometimes though, when you walk around here, you hear like funny conversations or hear like people saying weird things. The one guy was just walking around and he said to himself, like real loud, "I can't believe I met effing Moon Girl." I'm like, I don't know who Moon Girl was, but he was very happy that he met effing Moon Girl. And but he said it to himself really loud. I'm like, okay. But here is the area, one of the food areas you can sit down where they have tables. There's not too many areas with tables, but this is one of the ones where you can sit down. But if you notice, it's very hard pressed to ever find a seat. And you're probably gonna have to share a seat with like another table and make some friends. So be ready for that though. Be ready though. And here's a lot of these mystery boxes. These are things that for at least the past 12 years, we've always seen them here, and it's all like themed to specific items. So like Animal Crossing ones, Star Wars related items. The one actor from you know, Power Rangers is here. Walter Jones is signing here as well. But as you see, we're just kind of making our way through everything. We're now getting kind of towards the small press area, where it's like the independent art, you know, publishers have their books and things like that as well. And down this area, when you get to that area, is where there are some of the comic books and things as well, because there are some comics here. That's not definitely not as much as it was in the past, but they of course do have comics for sale though. And I wanted to show this one booth, the famous Monsters of Filmland booth. My dad's friend Jim Madison had a shirt that he designed, did the design for over here. I'll see if I can see it, where it would be. It might be either, it could have sold out. It was like a oh there it is. Here it is. Here's Jim Madison's exclusive shirt. This is the con exclusive shirt that he designed here. Really, really cool. And that's their exclusive one. And this is at the famous Monsters booth. But like I was saying, guys, there are comics. There's not a ton though. You kind of get to this area where it's 1400 is kind of where you start to see the comics over here, and they have like some of these booths that have been here for years, and it's kind of mixtures of like ones that are, you know, lower priced, and then there's like ones that are graded that are, you know, super expensive ones. But this whole kind of area all back here is the comics. They've always kind of had it be this area. Let's see though. There's one guy that you'd always see here who had like long hair. I don't know if he comes here anymore, but you'd always see him in the comics area, you know, as well. But yeah, people always ask, you know, are there comics here still? Because I always show other stuff, but no, there are still a good amount of comics. Not, of course, as much as the past, but if you're coming here looking, you will still be able to find some, of course. And then we're getting this way. This is kind of too where you get to where it's like more of like the retro toys, things like that, more of the mystery boxes. And then of course the one thing I always show too, the huge big tower of shirts, the t-shirt tower that's always here, right there. Back in the day, years and years ago, this area down here, way far in the back, used to be where they had food. And they used to have like hot dog on a stick and like dipping dots and something else. And I remember in the movie Paul, they replicated that look of that area, and when they went to the convention, that was the kind of area that they replicated, was the area where the dipping dots and the food was. It was kind of back here. it was one of those weird things. If you kind of knew Comic-Con back then, you'd know what they were, you know, mimicking and stuff like that. But here, as I was saying, the big T-shirt tower, and this is a booth that's always here too. This video game booth. I think I've always seen them here. But as I was saying, back here used to be all video games. Now it's turned into kind of different, really random things. Now they have Mr. Beast has his area down here for his toys. I don't know if he was doing any appearances or anything like that here or not. I feel like if he was, it'd be a huge line, but he might be, I don't know. And then back here too, there is, let's see, what are some of these other things here? Calico Critters, Pokemon Horizons, the series, Moxie's like some kind of a Mountain Dew kind of booth or something. I don't know what that is. Oh, they have some Borderlands posters over there too. It looks like they're for, oh yeah, this is for Borderlands, like a Borderlands kind of pop-up thing. That's cool. And then here's a photo op they have for Pokemon you can do as well. Minecraft. But when I was saying about video games, back in the day, you would actually have like games you could play back here. It'd be a huge area of lots of them. And they would have like walkthroughs for Resident Evil and all kinds of stuff. But we pretty much have made our way through everywhere in the convention. Probably now I'm gonna head outside and I'll show you guys some of the interesting things or what I can come across that's going on outside. We'll see how much stuff's happening right now though. It looks like they have a few random games you can play. There's this tiny thing, some computer games back here. So I guess this is the only spot of them is right there though. We've now come outside of the convention center, and right here you see the C area, and we're going to be walking towards the one hotel where they have some other additional panels, and this direction is where the other hotel is, where they have other additional panels as well. We're going to start down here first and see kind of what's going on out here. There's also usually some stuff going on outside as well, like some events and stuff, so we'll kind of see what's going on out there as well. We've made our way down to the end, and this is the Hilton. And out in the Hilton, inside of here, they have, like I was mentioning, some panels. And last year, at least, around here, kind of around the side of the building, they had some kind of events going on too. So we'll see if there's anything going on out here around the side and everything like that as well. But I have not seen any of this stuff yet. So, like I said, it's going to be totally a surprise if there's anything going on back there. But we shall see. Yeah, in there though, it's already closed up. It's like a kind of like little walkthrough kind of things, and like for what we do in the shadows and that show Shogun. It's all like the FX thing. It closed about an hour or so ago. And then down here, there's something for Adult Swim, and that's where they used to do the IMDb used to have Kevin Smith up there when he would do like interviews and stuff like that. Yeah, back here they have like an Adult Swim thing over here. It's like kind of like walk through like boat things and stuff like that. Kind of cool stuff back here though. Yeah, well, I walked kind of all the way through the whole, area with the water and stuff like that, kind of all the way to the whole other side, to the other hotel over here. I didn't end up peeking inside the one. It didn't look like there was too much going on right now since it's later. Some of the things are kind of over. And all those kind of events that you could go to outside, it kind of ended at 6, so it seemed like they were all done. But we're heading to here. This is where they usually, inside of this one, would have like the Comic-Con store where they had like the t-shirts and stuff like that for actually San Diego Comic-Con. Usually would be in there, so we'll see if they're in there this time around. And sometimes they have like some, I think there was like an exhibit of some art thing in there last time and stuff too, so we'll see what's in there though. Yeah, we made it inside of the Marriott, and you can see like a little board there that shows where things are. Comic-Con concessions. Yeah, a lot of stuff only is closed at 5. I don't know if there's anything that direction. I think it's all this way. But let's see what's in here. If it shows Grand Ballroom. I think it's, oh yeah, games, Comic-Con. Yeah, see Comic-Con merch, anime films. So I think it's all this direction for all the stuff and everything. I found how to get up to the area where they have the thing. So up here, they have like films that are playing. So like Fanboys is playing at 6:30, Star Trek, Free Enterprise, Toxic Avenger, they're playing at midnight. So that's cool. And then in here, is this where it's the Comic-Con merch and stuff? Let's see, I don't know if this is where it is. I don't know what that is. Just kind of wander around, just making sure I don't miss anything or anything like that in here though. Well, anyway though, guys, that was all for my brand new Comic-Con tour video. Just made my way back here. I couldn't find where the store was, or the Comic-Con store. Anyway though, guys, like I always say, if you guys enjoy these videos, definitely give this video a thumbs up. And I'll put some links below too for some of the past Comic-Con tour videos from the years past as well. Anyway though, thanks for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.